during the Harlem Renaissance. This is a period during the Great Migration where a critical mass of Africans living in America, until they have rights, we're not gonna, but a critical mass of Africans living in America, they moved from the southern states to northern cities, seeking opportunity and freedom from, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, in this era of the Great Migration, these peoples are moving to these concentrated cities like Kansas and Chicago and Detroit and New York. And in every single one of these cities, there's a renaissance that's happening as they're meeting each other, as they're expanding their gaze wide. They're imagining what they can be. They're creating who they are. And New York was no different. In New York, during the Harlem Renaissance, the poets, the musicians, the dancers, the intellectuals were having a field day. As they were creating, in real time, a culture that would influence the world. Because this culture, it spoke of freedom. It spoke of connection. We looked each other in the eyes. Nah, scratch that. We looked each other in the souls. Woo. And the only rule, don't bite my style. This is about authenticity. And so for that reason, I'm dedicating this next piece to my teacher, Ethel Bruno, who taught me about authenticity, about being yourself. A shy 10-year-old boy that didn't speak to anyone suddenly had a means. A means of communicating. A means of learning about his history that he wasn't being taught elsewhere. A means of sharing. So, without further ado, this is dedicated to the memory and the legacy of Ethel Bruno.
She knows it with a flower from your heart. Show him your love. Don't hold back your feelings. You don't need a reason when it's straight from your heart. I've heard so many say that the days of romance are no more, and people falling in love is so old-fashioned. But waiting all the day they once let slip away, hiding need to fulfill their heart's desire for love's passion. Send her your love with a dozen roses. Make sure that she knows it with a flower from your heart. Show him your love. Don't hold back your feelings. You don't need a reason when it's straight from the what they see. For around us are miracles of love's glory. Send her your love with a dozen roses. Make sure that she knows it with a flower from your heart. Show him your love. Don't hold back your feelings. You don't need a reason when it's straight from your heart.